Okay, we can make this short and sweet. So hold on. Let me make sure that people are muted when they hop on. I always forget. Okay. If you're not muted, okay. All right. Hopefully that will be good. And you guys obviously can ask questions in the chat. Unmute yourself if you have questions. Okay. I don't mute you to tell you to be mean. It's just echoes everywhere. Okay. So Jalen's on. So just chime in whenever, honestly. Okay. Hopefully you guys are all here because one, you are close to Emerald. You want to build your business. I don't know how long you guys have been coaching, but Emerald is literally like the very first step of growing your business. It's signing up 2 coaches total, 1 on each side. And you guys, I promise that that's not hard. 1, if you have not signed up your husband or a spouse. My first coaches were my mom and my little brother. Okay. So lots of times your first 2 coaches are going to be people that you're close to, that you want to do this with, a best friend, a mom, husband, whatever that is. So don't be afraid to reach out. If you guys did not listen to the National Wake Up Call on Monday, go back and listen to that, because she talks about how her first few people that she signed up were people like her neighbor, people that she literally wanted to do this business with, and just to have an accountability partner. Because let's be honest, it's so much more fun to do this business and to do workouts every day if you are working out with people that you actually enjoy being around. Okay. So it's really, I don't know if you've heard the analogy, it's really no different than being super excited for your favorite band to come in town, and you're texting your best friend, hey, so-and-so's coming to town, let's go to this concert, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you were to talk about the business with that like type of enthusiasm, guarantee those people would be way more apt to sign up and join you, instead of being like, so I started this thing, it's like working out, blah, blah, blah. You don't have to if you don't want to, but do you know what I mean? Like, if you come into this being super excited and talking to people about how excited you are, they're going to be way more wanting to join you. Okay. So literally, you guys, I want you guys today to message your coach, whoever your coach is, message your coach the people that are going to be your first 2 people that you are going to get signed up and that you're going to reach out to today. I personally would probably reach out to like 15 people that are close to you and just ask them, you guys. It's not scary. You just have to be confident in asking them. Jalen or Melissa, do you guys have any to add on to like how to talk to their first people about it?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you guys, when I signed up, I legit had no money. So people are like, I don't have money to do this. I'm like, dude, I called my mom and said, hey, I am sick of feeling like crap. Is there any way I could borrow this money from you and I can pay you back next week? Because I had found out we were paid weekly, and I had found out, I said to Micah, okay, how many people do I need to help to earn my money back to like cover my cost? And she said, you need help 3 people. So I asked my mom if she would pay for my kit. She said, sure. And then she was like, well, I'm interested. Like, I'll do it with you. So she was one person that I sold a kit to, and she bought mine. It was great. But then I talked to cousins. I talked to some close friends. I talked to my brothers and sister. And I actually had 3 people lined up before I even signed up to coach, because I was like, I need to like earn back my cost. And that was kind of as far as my brain went. And then Micah, like a week later, came and she's like, hey, I have a Diamond Push group I want you to be a part of, but you have to be Emerald. And I was like, well, they don't really have anybody who wants to be a coach, because in my head they needed to be business builders. And she's like, dude, like, you just need discounters, people who want the shakes, you know, let them try it or whatever. And so I was like, and then she told me she did it in 3 hours, and she's like, you can do it. I'm like, okay, fine. If she can be Emerald in 3 hours, like, fine. She's like, sign up your husband. Okay, fine. Which I wanted to do anyway, because he was drinking my shake and I was sick of it. So I was like, okay, I've got to sign up my husband. And then I talked to my mom and I said, are you liking the shake? She's like, yeah, I really like them. I'm like, okay, we can save you money every month. And I signed her up. So literally in a couple hours. If you don't have people that you can sign up for the discount because they've already purchased a challenge pack and they're loving it, then you go the discount route from the beginning. I think a lot of us get in our head and think we need business builders right out the gate, and you do not, okay? I have so many discount coaches who are now my rock stars, who said they would never work this business in their life. So I don't want you guys to ever like discount the discounters, but just understand that there's multiple options to sign up and it's not complicated. You just have to ask. And I really emphasize, like Cozy said, hey, do this with me. It's so much more fun to have accountability people. I could set up a group and we can stay in contact with each other and help push each other, and emphasize that it's not some weird, they have to join because they want to earn $1 million and they want to work the business. It's they want to feel good. So don't overcomplicate it. And you definitely need to sign up your spouse. So Cozy, when we talk about that, I have my husband's graphic that we can share.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfect. Melissa, do you have any like to go on with that?
I think you guys said it perfectly. It really is just thinking, okay, who are my first two going to be? It's a decision of where do I want my business to be? And like Jalen said, having that business mindset that signing up your spouse or a partner or someone that is going to build this business with you is going to only help you in the long run. And you have to have that long-term vision rather than a right here mindset. I know a lot of people think like, gosh, I can't afford to sign up my spouse because like, we don't have that money right now, instead of thinking, I can't afford not to sign up my spouse because of how much income and what an impact we will make together in the long run. So that's really the mindset you have to take as you're building this business, and realize this is an investment. It's not just like throwing your money away. This is an investment in the long run and in the long term of things.
And you guys, like, I'm sure Melissa, Jalen would think the same thing, like to actually think about the money that we put into starting this to what it's come into. Like, it blows my mind. And we're not just saying that, but it literally blows my mind that I think I started with like a $200 challenge pack, and it might have been $160. But like I have a 6-figure business starting from $160. That's insane. It's taken a lot of time and work. But you guys, like, if anybody owns their own business outside of like coaching, I think you can kind of understand that it takes a lot of work and it's super worth it. So signing up your spouse is going to add to that. And Jalen, just go ahead and go into that since we're kind of talking about that.
Okay, so I can already like feel people like, holy crap, my husband doesn't want to do this. Don't panic. He doesn't got to be like a full-time coach. You're basically reserving a spot at the top of your line. And if this is Chinese, just trust us, because I was like, I have no idea what any of this means. I just did whatever Micah said because I was like, clearly she's successful and she's not going to tell me to do things that aren't going to benefit me. So that is something I'm going to emphasize right now. You guys just trust that when we tell you something, we're not just saying it for fluff. We're not trying to make you spend more money. In fact, we don't want you guys to be doing stupid things by spending more money than you need to. And honestly, if you trust us, you will never spend a dime on anything that you have. I have never had to pay for my product because I've always done the things that Mike has told me to do, which is Success Club and to sign up my spouse at the beginning, so that I never had to pay for my product. Every single month it's been covered, including my husband's, and we'll talk about that too. So you sign up your husband or your mom or someone who is super close to you, because like I said, it's reserving a spot at the top of your line. And as your team grows, they're at a spot that is going to help their income grow significantly as well. Okay. So this is something you're doing for future down the road, help build your income. And it's not something that's going to take 10 years for you to notice an income coming from signing up your husband. And I'm going to show you guys a graphic from my husband, and signing him up from the beginning. It was, oh my gosh, I'm going to sneeze. I signed him up a week into the business. I signed up in 2015. So my first year, you guys will be able to see how important it is to sign up your spouse. So that first year, my husband's account, you guys, this is not my account. This is my husband's account. He made $7,000. Okay. The cost of his Shakeology or Performance Line is what? $100 a month. So $1,200. Do you guys see how like the math, like signing them up and hitting the non-negotiables is what is going to drive your business forward, and it's going to help add to your income. So each year you can see how much it progressed. In 2016, his account earned $20,000. In 2017, it was $22,000. In 2018, it was actually $35,000. You guys, he was a police officer, and his first year as a cop, he made $37,000. Like, his account alone is a full-time income. 3 years in, like, this is where it's a trust and believe, and down the road, you're going to be like, I'm so glad I did that right at the beginning. $7,000 is still a lot of money, you guys. That was more than I made full-time watching my niece, 40 hours a week. I only made $5,000 a year. Okay? It blows my mind. It makes me like mad at the same time. So just trust that what we tell you, it works. I promise it adds up. You can see that his total earnings has been like $85,000. Like, come on, you guys. Like, you have to be here for the long haul. You have to trust that what we're telling you is not just blowing smoke. There's a purpose to it, and it's to reserve him at the top of your line. You don't even have to understand what that means right now. Just trust us. Sign him up with a pack that's different than yours, so you can get more product, so you can try more things if he is not down with Shakeology. Mine loved Shakeology and was seriously like gobbling it up, so I had to get him on Shakeology. And then the other one thing I want to touch on really quickly is the other non-negotiable that I set from the beginning and Micah told me would help me grow my income and never have to pay for product, was not just helping 3 people a month, it was helping 5 people a month, okay? The reason for that is you get free customers. They're called leads. You get Shakeology leads, and you get income from them. And I have never, ever had to pay for my product. I don't know how much I need to emphasize that. Cozy and Melissa and Ashley will tell you guys the same thing, that when you do Success Club and Success Club 10 especially, you will not have to pay for your product. It will be paid for. Not only that, it's going to compound over time. And I have one more graphic I wanted to show you guys of how this impacts your income, so that if you're like, okay, I want to grow my business, move it forward, I want to have this never cost me a dime, but I also want to start actually earning an income, this is the way you do that. So this is numbers pulled directly from my account. I just picked some random months, and I only used, you can see the first month, you sign 5 people up, sign them up as discount coaches. It benefits them from the beginning. If they love the product, they're going to save every single month. If they don't, they can cancel it just the same effort as they would as a customer canceling the Shakeology. When you do that, you actually get a $100 fast start bonus, just an extra $100 because you signed 5 people as coaches in a 5-week period. You'll get $100. That goes all the time. You can do this over and over and over again and get that $100 bonus. You'll start to get Team Cycle bonuses. We'll talk about that in a second. And so your income for the first month of hitting Success Club 10 is $364. You guys, that's more than the cost of you and your husband's account on a full HD order, okay? Month 2, doing the same amount of work, same amount of effort. I had those leads from hitting Success Club 10. They brought in $123. I didn't know them. They just ordered, and I was assigned as their coach. It's when they don't order through a coach. You can see my income, same effort, grew to $543 that second month. The third month, same amount of effort, helped 5 people, got the fast start bonus. My Team Cycle bonus is now growing. I have new leads in that next month and old leads reordering, and my total was almost $800. So add up that total, you guys, and that's $1,500 in 3 months. Okay, so Success Club 10 and Emerald are things that you guys are going to want to do every single month. And I promise you that if you trust us, you believe us, and you work for this every single month, your business will be exactly what you want it to be. It's completely life-changing, like Cozy has said.
Yes. So another, like a tip to sign up like your spouse. My first was my mom. So she's like my spouse account. Okay. Sign them up with the challenge pack, you guys. I don't know if we like, or I don't even know the word I'm trying to say. If we like got that point across, sign them up with the challenge pack. And now, you guys, we didn't have the opportunity back then. We didn't have the performance time. We didn't have beach bars. We didn't have all these things that we also can purchase through other accounts. So sign them up with the challenge pack. If you've never done a 3-day refresh, do a 3-day refresh challenge pack. You do the Shakeology packets and do a fun giveaway, or you know what I mean? There's a lot of options that you can. So if your spouse is not drinking Shakeology, like, be creative and find other ways to use it. Again, if you have not done like a 3-day refresh, I highly recommend to do that. You don't necessarily need 2 bot accounts from the get-go, but you also very much actually, no, you won't need a body count under his. So I would do like a 3-day refresh pack or do a performance line pack so that you have all these things to actually use. It's really hard to talk about all the products that we have if you've never used them yourself. So
another pack is to get the other nutrition plan you did sign up with. So if you sign up with Ultimate Portion Fix, get To Be Mindset. Like, you guys, the more you know and understand what we offer, the easier it is to help people and have confidence in what we offer, because it's not so narrow-minded. None of us are the same. You got Melissa and Ashley who like love To Be Mindset, and then you got me and Cozy who are like containers for life. But that doesn't mean all of my customers are going to be containers for life. So it's the same thing with Performance Line. It's the same thing with the beach bars. Like, you can't tell people about beach bars if you've never tried them. So the more you switch things up and the more you try new things, the better you are at being a coach and helping people for where they're at.
Yeah, exactly. Be knowledgeable in all the products. And you guys, when you sign them up for the challenge pack, it waives their coach sign up fee, waives their first month of their business service fee, and you get commission off of it. So you'd get like a $50 commission in your account from it. So it's like that quick win. You get 2 Success Club points. So do not sign up your spouse or whoever you're signing up without a challenge pack. Okay, I'll smack you. But really, let's be honest. It's just by far the smartest thing to do is to sign them up with a challenge pack. So I just wanted to make sure you guys understood that, because I've had people just sign them up and I'm like, oh, don't do that. But what else, you guys? What other?
We've covered the what Emerald is. You guys know that, right? So your spouse is one and one other coach, but let's cover like the why. Ashley and Melissa are like killer at explaining the why you want to be Emerald. So one of y'all.
Go for it.
Melissa, I love how you explain it. So you go first and then I'll nail it in, because I love how you talk about the car.
Okay, so I'm sorry it's kind of loud in here too, because I've got a little baby watching cartoons. But so this is kind of the example I always give. All of you guys are here because you want to grow your business. Okay, so you signed up as a coach, basically meaning kind of like buying a car. Okay, so you signed up as a coach, pretend like you just bought a car. Emerald is like sticking the key in the ignition. You haven't even really maybe you even turned the car on, because Emerald opens up your business opportunities to earn residual income. And I remember Micah telling me, when you become an Emerald coach, it's basically like opening up your business. As a coach, you can still make an income and you can still help, lots of different people, but the only income you're bringing in is what you're selling. And I don't know about you, but like, that's not really the purpose of me being a coach. My purpose is to help a lot of people, yes, but I want to help more than just the people I can tangibly touch, okay? Meaning, I can only help so many people every month. But if I have a team of coaches, if I have multiple women on my team who are also helping other women, can you just see that impact, that ripple effect? It's incredible. Like, it's so much bigger than one person. And I always tell my coaches, as a coach, we can only do so much, but together we can do so much more. Okay, so as an Emerald coach, by helping 2 people sign up, you basically unlock your business. You open it up. You say, all right, we're going to help more people. And then you help your coaches do the same thing. So we turn on the car, and then, as you continue to help more women, sign up on your team and start helping people and impacting more people. And let's say you hit diamond, that's when you put your car in drive. And that's where you start to go. And then 2-star diamond is where you're really pressing on the gas and it's pedal to the metal. But I don't want to get ahead of myself. That's basically like saying all you want to focus on is duplication. So you want to help yourself, like grow your team, help just at least 2 people this week sign up on your team. And it's probably going to be someone that you know, someone that trusts you, that loves you. And then as you continue to share your journey, more people will see that they can trust you, that they can see that you're on your journey, that they can do exactly what you're doing, and they're going to want to join you too. So, but you have to show up consistently, you have to do the work, you have to hustle. And then as you do that, just help your coaches do the same thing that you're doing. And that's the key. Hi. That's the key to doing or to growing a team is by not just doing it yourself, helping your coaches to do exactly what you're doing, duplicating the system so that you're not just helping yourself, you're helping your coaches, and you're paying it forward to, like, the impact that you can make is incredible, you guys. I always thought I was someone that, like, why would anyone want to do this with me? Like, who am I? That's always what I kept telling myself. And that's really what held me back for so long in the beginning is I'm just a mom. I'm just a teacher. But guess what? So is everyone else. Everyone thinks that I'm just a nurse. I'm just a stay-at-home mom. I'm just a single woman. Like, we all downplay our role as women and as people who have incredible influence on others. And by them seeing a regular mom, a regular teacher, a regular whatever profession you want to put in there, regular secretary, regular dental assistant, a regular, like, think about all the people in your life who kind of downplay their role and the power that they have within them. That was my problem. And now I get to show women who have that same self-doubt, who have that same lack of self-belief, that they are so much more than just a mom. They're so much more than just a teacher. They're so much more than just getting through the day by just allowing for someone else to dictate their schedule, by just living day to day just because. You know, now we get to share that there's so much more to our life than just living. We can help people live the best life possible by living our best life. And when I unlocked my potential, it showed other women that they're capable of that too. That they're capable of unlocking their potential and they can have the best of both worlds. That was what I questioned. I'm like, I have to give up my happiness for my kids' happiness. And really what that was doing was limiting them. I don't want my girls to grow up thinking they just have to go to work at a job that they just kind of sort of like, that they just kind of sometimes don't want to do, but they have to because that's what everyone does. And that's not the case. And especially now in this day and age, it's not the case. And we have the opportunity to change the way our daughters and, oh, don't push that, the way our daughters and our children and even our boys, the way that they think about their future and that they can do whatever they want to do, anything in the world. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. I don't even know if I answered that question, but think about why you're here, what impact you want to make. I dreamed really small, to be honest, when I started. And now I don't even, my dreams are like limitless now. Ashley, you're up.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to go off of those lines. If you haven't read this book, I highly recommend this personal development book. It's called Make Your Bed from Admiral William H. McRaven, who was a U.S. Navy SEAL. It is an hour long on Audible. It is like 100 pages long. I've read this book like 10 times because it's a sit and read in one session. But he said this, I finished it this morning. And he said this thing that like totally tied to what Melissa said. So I'm going to read it to you. Tonight, there are almost 8,000 students graduating from the University of Texas. That great paragon of analytical rigor, Ask.com, equivalent of Google, says that the average American will meet 10,000 people in their lifetime. That's a lot. But if every one of you changed the lives of just 10 people, just 10, and each one of those folks changed the lives of another 10, just 10, in 5 generations, 125 years, the class of 2014 will have changed the lives of 800 million people because you touch 10 and they touch 10 and they touch 10 in 5 generations. 800 million people. Double that and and go one more generation and you will change the entire population of the world. 8 billion people. And if you think it's too hard to change the lives of 10 people to change their lives, you're wrong. Okay? What we do is we change lives with challenge packs. And I think so many people hear this, Emerald, sign my mom, sign my husband, that they're like, that's faking. I don't want to sell to family. I don't want to whatever. Girlfriend, we don't want you to sell to family. If you are in a team or if you think you signed up in a team that we are going to give you all the sales tactics, you are in the wrong team, girlfriend. We are in a team of helping you change other people's lives. The last thing we want is for this business to cost you money, for you to be going in the hole because you're buying so much product, because you're controlling 20,000 accounts. What you're doing by signing your mom and your husband is you are showing your consistency. You ready? I got this analogy from my buddy Dean. You ready? We're going to set the microwave for a minute. Oh, I had a bad day. I'm not going to do my invites today, and I'm going to miss my workout, but it's okay. I'm going to do them again tomorrow. I'll double up. Oh, my kid got sick, and it's the end of school, and I can't, but I had to postpone my Shakeology because we had a broken arm, and I can't take care of my health this month, but next month will be better. Oh, you know what? I wasn't able to get on the team call because I've gone 4 seconds since I pushed that. What you're doing by going Emerald, by signing your mom and signing your husband, is you are committing to yourself that you're going to be consistent, that you are going to show up and you're going to do this. That is the secret sauce of this business, is being consistent. And Emerald is the decision to decide to be consistent, that you are going to put that skin in the game, that you are not just opening your own business, you're opening a business under your husband's name, because you are going to be that consistent that you're going to show up, and that you are going to be here when the people that you're inviting are ready, whether it's a week, a month, a year, 2 years. I've been doing this for 4 years, and I have people who are just coming around. Okay? That is what you're doing. You're deciding to be consistent. That's why we say Emerald is a decision. So be consistent, and please do not build a house of cards because you pay for every family member you know to buy. That's not how you build a business. You build a business by getting intentional and committing and deciding to change your life, to do the vitals, to do personal development, to do your workout and be proof that Shakeology can change your life, and that your cravings are better because beach bars are just heaven, and that who doesn't have energy like radiating out their eyeballs because you have energized. Like, that's being proof the products work. And then you share about it, how it's changing your life. And when someone tells you, like, dude, you look awesome, your face looks so skinny, what are you doing? You don't get all weird and salesy. You just like, I am doing this whole workout thing, and I eat the same food as my family, and I love it. Do you want to learn about what I'm doing? Like, that's all you do. That is all we're doing. You don't overcomplicate it. But you going Emerald gets you that energy and momentum, that you got your first paycheck and you get your first shout out, and you're one life away from hitting Success Club, so that you get those free leads, and you just feel this like, dude, my train's moving, like, people come get on my train. And that's what happens when you get the shout out, when you get your paycheck, when you get that energy, when you get that momentum. And that happens because you decide that you're going to keep the microwave going. You're not going to open the door and shut it over and over again. You're going to stay consistent. And that's how this doesn't cost you money. That's how you make money, by signing your husband and your mom in those controlled accounts. You have to keep going. I just got off on the biggest tangent. Somebody asked a really good question, and I want to talk about it in the recording because I feel like we always forget to talk about this. Okay, so let's say you have a challenger who already bought a challenge pack and they want to coach. Now what? So there is an option that you can pay $40 to sign up as a coach. Like Cozy said, we never recommend this if they haven't bought a challenge pack, because then they've got to buy product to be active, and you don't get commission, and it ends up costing the exact same amount of money, but you don't get a paycheck and you don't get Success Club points. So don't ever let anyone sign up without a challenge pack. However, if they've bought a challenge pack before, then they can pay $40 to sign up as a coach, and then there's a form you fill out. I literally every time just Google Beachbody Coach reimbursement form, and it comes right up, and you fill it out with their information, and their challenge pack $40 fee will be reimbursed, and their old order will be credited to their account so that they will show they're an active coach. So that form is what triggers their $40 to be reimbursed, and it's what triggers them to be active. So you have to remember to fill out that form. That $40 only gets reimbursed if they've bought a challenge pack. So if you have someone who has bought a challenge pack and they're falling in love with Shakeology and whatever, get that person to pay the $40, fill out the reimbursement form. But if they've never bought a challenge pack, do not let them do it that way. Like Cozy said, make them get a challenge pack.
And also, you guys, so say somebody a couple months ago bought a challenge pack and they want to get more Shakeology, you can also get them set up with a completion pack, and you don't even have to fill any of that out. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. So now they have the completion pack that you can just add on to a BOD membership that they already have. If they need more Shakeology, if they need more of the performance line, you can do that too. So either way is super, super easy. It's super easy. It takes 2 seconds to do. That form takes 2 seconds to fill out. So yes. And honestly, you guys, people save money. So you can, like, people, instead of paying $130 for Shakeology plus shipping, which is like usually like $145, $142, you have the coach account for $100. Utah gets billed, I get billed $106 plus the $15.95 coach fee. You guys, that's still saving them like almost $20 a month on Shakeology. So that's when we say, like, if people literally just want to be a discount coach, they actually do save a pretty good amount of money if they're planning on drinking Shakeology every day. And that's just Shakeology. If you add on, if they also have Energize every day, you know what I mean? Yeah, mine's 105, like 90. That's weird. We're both in Utah, so that's weird. Does anybody have any questions, or is anybody, Jalen, Melissa, have anything you guys want to?
I wanted to emphasize something really quick, because we've talked a lot, and Ashley and Melissa, I think, we're good at like segueing into this. We've talked a lot about strategy and signing up and moving your business forward. You can do all of those actions, you guys, and if you're not focused on your journey, your business is going to suck. Like, the number one thing I see people doing, like, I'm doing everything, and I'm like, but where are your results? Where's your proof that these products work? Like, it is really hard to tell people that they need this in their life if you never talk about it, A, because you never have results of any kind, and B, you're not showing them. Something I want you to think about is, the longer you're in this business and the less results you have to show, the more you're proving to the outside world that our products don't work. And that's not the truth. But you've got to step out of this zone and step into the lurker zone of the people who are watching us. And you say, hey, I'm a coach. I can't wait to live a healthy lifestyle. And they're like, okay, let's see how long you do this, and let's see if this actually works. And what does our culture want? We want fast, quick fixes right now. That's just the culture we live in. Is that healthy? No, we know that, but that's what people want. And can you have results quickly? Yes, you can. If you do the crap and you do the products and you do the programs, you will have results to share. But what the people who are watching you, if you don't have those, they say, well, why would I do that? She's been doing this for a year and she's lost 2 pounds. Like, that's clearly doesn't work. I'll just go drink this spoonful of weirdness and melt the fat away from me. Like, that's just what people will think. So you have to prove that these products work. That is our job. So when you show up that way, that is how people are interested, because they see, like Ashley was talking about, they see your energy. They see that you're like, holy crap, I feel amazing. My body is changing. My energy is amazing. My skin is clearing up. My headaches are going away. I'm not bloated. My knees don't hurt when I walk down the stairs anymore. Like, those are the things you share. Those are the wins. So this isn't all about being a size 2. It's how this improves your life. But you're not going to have those improvements if you're not doing the crap. So do not get us wrong. When we say do your crap every day, we're not just talking about the back end stuff of doing your invites and getting people signed up. We're talking about you doing your crap of being a product of the product. That is where your business will explode. And that's something I jumped into right away. Was I really went hardcore in my journey. And it was easier for me to get people to join me because I was having results. It speaks for itself. I had people coming to me and saying, what are you doing? Well, because I was sharing, you guys. Every single day I shared and I showed up, and I had proof that these products work. So just remember, the longer you're in this and the more time you are inconsistent, like the microwave thing, the longer your results are going to take, and the more people are going to doubt that this can work for them. So if you really want to take your business up a notch, go hardcore into your journey, like hardcore. And it's going to prove to yourself how capable you are. It's going to grow your confidence, not just in the business, but in yourself, in your life, to show that you can do hard things, you guys. And this is going to bless every area of your life. You're going to feel amazing. Your relationships will improve, you guys. When you take care of your health, it's so much more than exterior. And that's like what I try and emphasize is, there's a place where I feel my best. That's just the truth. Physically, there's a certain place where I feel my best. And that spills over into my relationship for the day. If I have headaches, if I'm bloated, if I'm lethargic, like, it changes everything to take care of myself. So just remember, that is the first thing on your little Success Club tracker power hour thing, is Work out, Shakeology. It's number one for a reason, okay? You cannot neglect that and do all the back end work, but at the same time, you can't just do that and neglect the back end work. It's all there for a reason, but go all in. Just trust and believe. Isn't that Sean? Like, just trust and believe. Trust and believe that what we're telling you will work, because we're all here because Micah told us this will work, right? Cozy, Melissa, Ashley, like you just tell us what to do, we'll do it, and we're here. And the people who pick and choose and doubt and are skeptical, they're the ones who aren't here. They're the ones who aren't moving their business forward. So just trust and believe.
Yes, I love it. Mic drop. Okay, so do you guys have any specific questions before we end? If you have a specific question, you can unmute yourself, or just type it in the chat. If not, we'll just kind of wrap this up. Hopefully it helps you guys understand and kind of get that fire going. Again, message your coach, the 2 people that you're going to get signed up, okay? I want to see multiple of us shouting out some new emeralds on Thursday morning, because that's like that little graphic that you get that you get shouted out and recognize actually means a lot, and it gives you credibility for your business, for your followers and people and your friends to see that you are growing your business. So it's awesome. So there's no questions, then we'll end this, but thanks for hopping on. Reminder, there's the mentor calls Thursday morning from 9 a.m. to 11. So make sure to get on those depending on your rank, what time you're at, okay? All right, guys. Does anybody have anything else? Good? Okay. Sounds good. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for hopping on.